When your child is diagnosed with a syndrome this rare, you're always the expert. You go into every situation.
It's a developmental disorder so rare that occurs in 1 in 10,000 births. And this weekend, Toronto will be playing host to a conference for Canadians diagnosed with Williams syndrome. In many cases, no one has heard about the rare genetic disorder until their kids were diagnosed.
I'm really committed to making sure that no one who hears the words, "Your child has Williams syndrome," ever feels alone.
The 100 people gathered inside a meeting room at the Sheraton Hotel have one thing in common: Williams syndrome. A genetic disorder that is characterized by developmental delays and learning challenges. It affects many parts of the body, in some cases accompanied by a very serious heart condition that may require surgery. There is no cure, but it comes with some interesting character traits.
They are in fact genetically programmed to have no fear of strangers. And they've actually been tested to find that there's no racial bias. So they are born completely loving. They see everyone as their best friend. They have no ability to distinguish a stranger from someone they've known all their lives.
Melanie Cote's daughter Alma is 4 years old now, but as a toddler, her parents had never heard about the condition. She started the Ontario chapter of the Canadian Association of Williams Syndrome with the purpose to educate, advocate, and support families.
They have special gifts and abilities.
Diagnosed as a toddler, Jody Reed knows about the challenges that come with Williams syndrome and the concerns families have as their kids enter adult life. Now in her 40s and a university graduate, many look to her as a great example.
I live on my own, and I do a lot of things on my own. This conference helps other parents that are struggling.
Leading medical professionals will also play a key role in this weekend's conference with discussions on how to treat each patient. No two are alike.
Some have very severe heart defects, some don't have any heart defects. Some have very severe anxiety problems, some don't.
He says there's a need for multidisciplinary care to cater to each individual's needs, and that's easily achievable if Canada joins an international registry that connects Williams syndrome patients and physicians worldwide. And as is the case with many rare disorders, adults who are often neglected will be included in this database.
There you start to learn about what are common problems among the community of patients with Williams syndrome and what are slight differences. And once you figure this out, then you can design the supportive therapies that meet the need of that individual.
As a Canadian nonprofit organization continues to grow, the families hope it'll bring more awareness to the cause for a community that is connected across the country.
They really only ever feel at home with other kids that have Williams syndrome. But it's so rare, it's hard to find them.
Well, the conference will continue tomorrow and right into Sunday. It takes place every 4 years, and the next one will take place in another city.